Hey everybody, welcome back. So it looks like we're living in a real-life sci-fi movie right now.
Yeah.
Because get this, the traces of an asteroid approaching Earth are like doubling in 2032.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so this is not some, extinction level event, dinosaur situation or anything.
Right.
This is something that's happening within our lifetime, folks.
Yeah, that is a little scary.
It is so our source for today's deep dive is an excerpt called Pasted Text.
Okay.
And it really highlights how this is not just some, sensational headline or anything. We're going to be breaking it all down with the help of expert speaker.
Well, thanks for having me.
Of course. So how worried should we actually be? Like, what does this actually mean for us down here on Earth?
Well, it's a good question. And the paste to text excerpt really highlights how it's a call to action based on this new data and calculations that are coming out. The excerpt, by the way, it comes from a recent scientific paper that was published in the journal Cosmic Catastrophes.
Okay. Cosmic catastrophes.
So yeah,
Sounds pretty
yes,
credible.
it's causing a bit of a stir in the scientific community.
Okay, so cosmic catastrophes definitely sounds credible, but let's get to the heart of the matter here. When they say that the chances are doubling, what does that actually mean in terms of like an asteroid actually hitting Earth?
Right. That's the million-dollar question, isn't it?
Yeah.
The excerpt doesn't give us like a specific percentage or anything like that, but it does indicate that the risk, while still relatively low, is sort of moving from the realm of theoretical to something that we actually
Okay.
need to consider.
So,
Think of it this way. If the previous chance was 1 in a million, now it's closer to 2 in a million.
okay.
Still unlikely, but significantly more probable than it was before.
Okay, so not time to panic and build a bunkie just yet, but definitely something to keep an eye on.
Right.
I'm guessing this new data kind of changes things in terms of how we approach, well, space in general.
Absolutely. This has huge implications for the future of space exploration and research.
Okay.
Up until now, asteroid monitoring and things like deflection strategies haven't really been, top priority.
Right.
This new information could shift funding and resources towards developing like early detection systems, maybe even testing ways to nudge an asteroid off course if we need to.
So less about landing on Mars and more about making sure we don't get hit by a giant space rock.
Well, it might require a bit of a balancing act. We don't want to abandon our current space exploration goals completely,
Right.
but we also need to take this potential threat seriously.
Yeah.
It's a complex issue. There are a lot of factors to consider, not just the scientific ones, but the political and ethical ones as well.
That's definitely something to think about. We often think of space as this vast empty frontier, but it's becoming clear that there are some real dangers out there,
Yeah.
and we need to be prepared.
Exactly. Knowledge is the first step in that preparation. The more we understand about asteroids, their trajectories, the potential risks they pose, the better equipped we will be to develop effective mitigation strategies. This new information, while concerning, is actually a valuable catalyst, I think, for pushing forward our understanding and capabilities in space.
So to sum up, the chances of an asteroid approaching Earth are increasing, and it's happening sooner than we thought.
Right.
This isn't just a scientific curiosity. It has real implications for our future in space and here on Earth.
Absolutely. And it really begs the question, knowing what we know now, how do we think this new information should influence our priorities when it comes to space exploration and research? What should we be focusing on in the years to come? That's a big question.
It is a big question, and we'll have to leave it there for today. Thanks for listening, everybody,
Thanks.
and we'll see you next time for another deep dive.
Sounds good. CFDATA.